you why. Because it's been that way and it's going to stay that way. Hey, I got a big dog up in the building, you know what I mean? A homie, a friend, a guy that I've been knowing for some years, and I'm definitely appreciative that he stopped by Atlanta radio station. I got no other than the big dog himself, Mr. Kane, breadwinner.
Yes, yes, man. Pete Weezy, what's happening?
Hey, my brother, first, I definitely want to give you a big shout out, bro, for stopping through. You know what I mean? You could have been anywhere you wanted to be, but you pulled up on the kid, pull up on the kid. So.
Man, appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah, and you know, before we get into all the shit that you got popping, one thing I wanna say to you is you never stop. You know what I mean?
You can't.
You feel me? Like everybody from me hanging out with y'all at the volcano and you doing it. You know what motivates you to keep doing this music, Kane?
Man, you know what, Pete? You know, it's just like you with your videos. Once you get started with music, it's like you got a destination and a mission to accomplish or something. So at the end of the day, I'm just trying to get better and better and better with the music and delivery of the sound, you know what I'm saying, of music. That's it, hip-hop.
Right, that's real. Now, you know, for the people who may not, you know the travels and the walks of Mr. Breadwinner Kane, where are you actually from?
I'm from Huntsville, Alabama.
Huntsville?
Yeah,
Okay, so, you know, what was it like coming up? You know, you coming out of Huntsville, like, what was it like for you?
I mean, you know what I mean? You know, the typical young black family and shit. It was cool, man. You know, you had drugs in the hood, you had different things going on in the hood, but I feel like, you know what I mean, I came from a good family and a good place in Huntsville.
Now that's real. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of artists now, you know, everybody want to come from the struggle or come from the hood or come from the streets, you know, to be able to have, you know, a good upbringing. You know, I think that takes you longer in life than the other half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, my mom, she was there for me, you know what I'm saying, my grandma. And my father, he came around a little more when I was a teenager, but, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, my mama, she struggled. She worked 2 or 3 jobs to get me to Georgia and shit back then and shit like that.
Right, real
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
I don't know if it's cussing on.
Oh no, we good. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we definitely good. Okay, so when I first met you, I believe, and I may be wrong, but I believe that you would kind of have an association or affiliation with Mr. Gates, Mr. Kevin Gates.
Oh yeah. Gates, my brother, man. You know, he kind of like gave me some inspiration about this music thing for sure. So he was one of the ones that stepped up telling me I needed to be an artist, so salute to Gates, man, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you always had the look, you always had the swag, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when I look at an artist, the first thing we want to say is, can we sell this? You know what I mean? Like, fuck what's coming out of the mouth, can we sell it? And that's one thing that you've always had, the swag, the sauce. So, you know, it's quite natural that you ended up working with the big dog, Sauce Walker.
Yeah,
congratulations.
Sauce Walker, man. Salute to TSF, man. Sauce Walker, Sauce Wood. Yeah, appreciate it.
Now, how did that happen, Kane?
Man, you know, I had met them up here in Atlanta at the Tabernacle with Gates one time. They was performing, and then, you know, one of my artists, Trouble Two Time from Dallas, actually did a song with Sauce Wood, and then that brought me and Sauce Walker into a meeting, and we decided for me to drop some songs or album up on the TSF, and also to be able to be an A&R and bring some talent over that way as well. So it's like, you know what I mean, two things in one.
Was it expected or was it something?
Nah, I wouldn't expect it.
Really?
Nah, that was just something.
That just came through?
Yeah, Sauce my brother though. I love that dude.
That's real. I mean, and what you're showing me and to all the artists is, if you all in, it's like playing poker, nigga. You might not hit it on the flop or the turn, but if you catch that bitch on the river, nigga, you finna drown everybody.
That's
you know what I mean?
It is. So yeah, you know, we just we building some structure right now for it. Like I'm saying, the Alabama, the Tennessee, with the Texas, as far as Atlanta too, the market. We're trying to get into the markets and do some things and bring some music and talent through there and get some from there too.
Yeah, and that's real. Right now, like the Southwest, they really got their eyes on them. You know what I mean? Like, I think the Southwest right now really got a lot of shit popping. You know, we gotta include Tennessee. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I go there a lot. Nashville, man. Salute to Rich up in Nashville also, man. It's one of my managers.
Now, I had spoke with you on the phone. We had probably about an hour phone call a couple months ago, and you were telling me that you had an accident.
Yeah, I had an accident, man. You can't really tell now.
I can't. I mean,
see, my leg though, it's really messed up, man. It's like screwed all the way up. It's fucked up bad. But I'm bouncing back now. Like I'm not using crutches right now. I go back to the doctor in March, but I mean it's looking up right now. You know what I'm saying?
Going through that, was it a point where you got depressed, or did that affect the music?
Very depressed. Yeah, I was in the bed for like a year and a half. Couldn't move.
Damn it,
So
man.
that was depression and everything, man.
Were you still doing any writing during that period, or were you more
Yeah,
just...
I made some songs. I made this song called Alabama. That's one of my songs. I just shot a video for with Enzo in Huntsville. So that's gonna be dropping soon too. After this after this single right here with Sauce Walker.
Okay, I checked out the snippet to Pop It.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing gonna be lit. I already know what's going on with y'all. Y'all put y'all two niggas together and the other big homie shit, this is gonna be over with.
Yeah, it's over with. We just knocked one out the park now.
Now, I also seen you with a young man, Dope Boy Juice.
Juice, yeah, Dope Boy Juice. He from Huntsville. That's my young one.
Okay.
He up and coming, man. He a great artist.
Yeah. We can expect some music from you and Dope Boy?
Yeah, we already got one out right now called Fast Cars.
Okay.
The video out and the song out. But yeah, you can expect more music from me and Juice.
You know I had to get Dope Boy Juice a plug. I had to give him a little plug. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Juice.
Yes, sir. Okay, so, I asked, most artists when they come in, like, what is their process like when they go into the Like, do they need, a bottle of Hennessy or some weed, or they need some lightly dimmed area, they need their partners with it. What is it like when Kane go in the studio and he making that magic?
For real, to be honest, man, I've been so solo dolo right now. I be just going in the studio with me and the engineer, and I might, roll up me a couple of L's or something like that. But man, that's it.
Okay. So the song Pop It, give me a little backstory about Pop It and how that song came together.
Pop It. Now I actually recorded my verse here in Atlanta, so I was here in Atlanta. I was in the studio with Towner, Lil Montana. Shout out to Towner. Towner came up with the hook on the song, like. So me and him, we was in the studio. He really like popped that P like Perkins. So I'm like, man, that bitch hard. He came up with that, so we put that together. I actually was on the phone with Trouble and Sauce Wood, and then Walt got on the phone. So at the time, I'm like, man, I got a song, a strip club song. I mean, it's a club song I need you to get on. And he was like, bet.
Okay. And it go hard. When I first listened to it, it just took me back to a fun time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different music that's being pushed out, but that's the type of music that I feel like, everybody can enjoy. You know what I mean? Back to just having fun, fucking with the chicks, dripping that sauce, you know what I mean?
Dripping the sauce, man, you gotta drip the sauce. So I'm like you though, it's like a good happy song. It got a good
vibe
to it, good vibe. I mean, good energy. So you know what I mean?
Right. So are you just dropping singles, or do you have a project that we can expect?
Man, right now I'm dropping singles, but I am gonna drop an album though under TSF. So y'all can be looking for that coming soon, sometime.
Okay, and all the visuals that you put out, what can they find the visuals? You got a YouTube popping? Like
right now you're gonna find this new visual on Sauce.tv. TV. It's gonna be on Sauce.tv. TV. Pop it tonight, 12:01. Sauce.tv.
Oh, really?
TV.
Okay.
Yeah, it come out till tomorrow.
Okay.
It's gonna be released. Everybody go get that, download it, stream it, whatever.
All right, now I'm gonna change lanes a little bit. When we look at the state of hip hop right now, we look at just the things that we've been seeing, whether it's with Young Thug or whether it's with Trouble being killed or whether it's with the drug rich gang. What is the difference that you see in the game back when I met you versus what we're witnessing now?
Man, back then it was more, it wasn't so much social media. So, no social media. It was guns, but it wasn't like it is now, 12-year-olds, 13-year-old guns and shit. So, I mean, the game done changed a whole lot. You just got to think about somebody who been locked in prison for 10 years and get out tomorrow. He gonna know everything that changed.
Right,
so
that's
shit,
true.
We wake up the next day seem like
and overnight, right.
And you got the social media, you got this and that. So it's like, the movement different. You got more ways to get on in the rap game, and then you got the negative side of it too. So
right, the trolls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what you saying that which would you like? Like back in the days with the guerrilla marketing and just beating the blocks and doing the hand-to-hand, or is it easier for you now just to drop something and then just look for the numbers on the stream?
Man, I like the guerrilla style too. I like the guerrilla style because you hand to hand makes it, you build a better relationship, and that's with the DJs and playing your music. But also the other market that they got with the social media is dope too, because you reach people from other places. Like you can reach somebody in Italy, you can reach somebody in Detroit right now, California, easily just by a post.
That's true. That's true. Less highway miles, quicker interaction, but you like you said that hand to hand.
Yeah, you still got to be a foot soldier though. It goes together.
Right.
That's why I'm here.
That's
we
real.
got to do it face to face sometime.
No, that's real. And those are the things that fans and supporters, they remember. Like you know, as people grow, I can say, well, I remember when I met Future and I helped him. Mm-hmm. Those are the memories that fans will always attach themselves to, is the interaction. And I think that's one of the things that I do miss. But when you got brothers like yourself and Cujo Goody that come by, it takes me back to that time where you were still able to network with real motherfuckers that's gonna pull up on the kid.